Have you ever wanted to dive into the mind of a true genius, someone like Aristotle, but felt, well, a little intimidated? What if you could get his timeless wisdom without needing a PhD in ancient Greek? Well, today we're looking at a book that promises to be your personal key. And look, it's a totally fair question, right? In our world of AI and on-demand everything, why should we care about a philosopher from over 2,000 years ago? As it turns out, the answer is way more relevant than you might think. Here's the thing. Aristotle's ideas are everywhere. They're woven into the very fabric of how we think. But let's be honest for a second. Picking up one of his original books can feel like trying to decipher an ancient code. The language is dense, the context is from a whole different world, and it is so easy to just get completely overwhelmed. That's the core problem, right? We know there's gold in those pages, but actually getting to it feels like a monumental task. So if it's so difficult, why even bother pushing through? What makes his ideas so vital that they've lasted for centuries? Let's take a quick look. I mean, just look at this list. The sheer breadth of his influence is staggering. He laid the groundwork for formal logic, which is fundamental to basically everything from law to computer programming. His focus on observation shaped the scientific method, and his theories on ethics, politics, and even art are still being taught and debated in universities all over the world. The guy's fingerprints are on almost every field of human knowledge. Okay, so we've established the why. He's a big deal. But that still leaves us with the how. How do we actually connect with these brilliant, world-shaping ideas without getting totally lost in translation?
And that is where this guide comes in. The solution is a book designed to be a bridge, connecting our modern minds directly to the wisdom of the past. It's called the ARISTOTLE Dictionary.
Now, get any image of a huge, dusty academic textbook out of your head. This is the opposite. It's a focused, powerful tool that boils down Aristotle's vast philosophy into 100 of his most profound and essential concepts. And its power is in its brilliant simplicity. It's a simple three-step process. You find a concept alphabetically, you read a clear, precise definition that actually makes sense, and then, and this is the key, you see it in context with a direct quote from Aristotle himself. So you get the clarity and the original source. It's the perfect learning loop. This quote from the book really nails its mission. It's not just a reference guide, it's an invitation to explore. It's designed to throw open the doors to the richness of Aristotle's thought for anyone who's curious. All right, so talk is cheap. Let's kick the tires a bit and see how this works in practice. We're going to take a quick glimpse at 3 fascinating concepts from the book that are just as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago.
First up, eudaimonia. This is basically Aristotle's answer to one of life's biggest questions. How do we live a good life? And it's not just about feeling happy in the moment. It's a much deeper idea of human flourishing, of living a life that's full of purpose and real meaning. This quote just brings it to life. The goal isn't fleeting pleasure, it's deep fulfillment. It's about living up to our potential. Such a powerful idea. But if it's that simple, why is it often so hard? Well, Aristotle had a name for that very human habit of getting in our own way.
Have you ever set a goal? You're going to eat healthier, you're going to exercise, you're going to stop procrastinating, and then you find yourself doing the exact opposite? That feeling, it has a name, acrasia. It is the timeless human struggle of knowing what's best for us, but lacking the self-control to actually do it. I mean, this quote is so direct, it feels like it could have been written yesterday. Aristotle was wrestling with the same internal conflicts we face every single day. He understood that just knowing the right path is not enough. So, how do we overcome acrasia to achieve eudaimonia? Aristotle gives us a tool, phronesis, or practical wisdom. Now, this isn't about being book smart. Think of it more like the street smarts of morality, the ability to see a complex situation and just know the right thing to do. And this is what bridges that gap. Phronesis is the skill of taking what's right in theory and actually doing what's right in the messy reality of life. It's the wisdom to apply your values when it really counts. And those 3 concepts? That's just a tiny sample of the incredible intellectual landscape that's waiting for you. This book is your personal invitation to explore it all for yourself. The book itself uses this great analogy. It's not a textbook, it's a passport. It's designed to grant you access to a world of ideas that has shaped history for thousands of years. It's a journey for your mind.
And that's exactly what it is. It's a direct, guided tour through the thought process of an absolute genius, showing you exactly why his ideas have endured for millennia. So, if you've ever been curious about philosophy, about the origins of Western thought, or if you just want to understand the world on a deeper level, this is your starting point. Your intellectual adventure is waiting. To get your copy and start this journey, you can find the direct Amazon purchase link right there in the description below.